What's up everyone, and welcome to Classic, a video review. That one place you are guaranteed a movie review each and every single day. And because it is the month of October, I'm doing horror movies. And I have covered pretty much all of them almost now. You can see, I've already pulled it. We are covering today A Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child. Show you guys the cover. Back, we have that shoulder, the original cover on that side. I do not like The Dream Child. I never have. Number one, Jacob, the child in it. The actor is terrifying looking, in my opinion. He creeps me out in anything I've ever seen him in. Oh, was it Full House? Jurassic Park, the kid was in. He's been a child actor, but he's just always terrifying in my opinion. Same people from the last film who survived. They're now graduating college. Her and Dan are going to start a life together, go on vacation. Christy's dad is now in recovery for alcoholism. Matter of fact, at first she was wondering why he wasn't there at her graduation. Later he shows up towards the end and she's all excited to see him, gets pictures with him. And she starts to have weird dreams, and basically about Freddy Krueger's mom, who was a nun who worked at an insane asylum, who ends up getting trapped down below with all of the inmates, and they end up all 100 of them taking advantage of her, which is then how Freddy is created, which is why he's always been picked on and called, the son of 100 maniacs, right? So it is kind of cool. You get a little bit of extra backstory. Freddy has found a way, though, to come back in dreams, but through the baby that is in her stomach that she's unaware of. And so she's having more of these nightmares. She can't figure out how he's come back, why he's come back. And so her boyfriend, goes to her to go see how she's doing, 'cause she's like falling asleep during the day, missing shifts and stuff. He's driving, and my thing is, did he just randomly fall asleep behind the wheel? Because he seemed perfectly fine, right? He was at a party. Yeah, next thing you know, he's in Dreamland and Freddy. And I'll tell you right now that, again, the best thing about these films is the special effects, the practical effects, the monster effects, whatever you want to call them. Because when he's on that motorcycle driving and his face is like all changed and stuff, I mean, it's pretty insane. But then, spam, he sees a semi coming and then wakes up. I mean, he's gone. He's totally gone. She immediately opens up the door, or no, she sees a flash of him being like, Christy, and he's dead. She goes outside. The semi driver's coming out of the semi. He came out of nowhere. He was mad, man. She sees him. Freddy kind of takes over his body for a split second to say something. She passes out, wakes up in the hospital. Is told the news that she's having a baby. So it's Dan's final gift to her, right? But now we figured out, how has Freddy come back to the dreams? And that was it. So then, yeah, he ends up taking out her two friends, and eventually she's able to stop him. It's just, I don't know why, but number 5 has always been one that I never cared for. I didn't like it. I didn't like the parts of the story. There are parts of it that I like. I'm glad they kept the same actors. By the way, the girl now in this one actually acts a lot better than she did in the fourth one. So that was kind of cool. Effects are cool. I do like that we get a little bit more backstory on Freddy. But at the end of the day, it's a very weak one for me. You can find all these movies on HBO Max, I believe. I hope so. I've been telling you guys that's where you can find them. Pretty sure. But, star rating. What do we give Freddy's fifth sympathy, oh, I can't say that word, of screams? 2.9. That's how low it is for me. Like I said, I personally, I have never liked this one. This number 2 and number 5 and then New Nightmare have always been like the 3 that I'm just like, eh. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's movie review. Tomorrow, Freddy's dead. Then the next day, New Nightmare, and we have finished the Nightmare on Elm Street films. I may do the reboot. We'll see. I don't know. I do have it on DVD. But anyways, thank you for watching. Goodbye.